Should we start making some bad choices together then? You hooked up with my mom. Who's your mom? Ha ha ha. Chloe and my friend Zoe. Fuck, that's awkward. Super awkward. That's real awkward. So what's your plan tonight?
Hello, Vault 106. Hello, hi, I'm here. Again, every time. I don't know how to start this. Every time. You think I would after so many years, but I don't. um, I guess I'm going back into Metro today. I'm not looking forward to it because of where we left off. Fuck these librarians, man. They freak me out. They scare me a lot. And I don't like them. I figured out what I gotta do, though, but I think I'm too far in. I might have to restart this area. Don't want to, but I might have to. Trying to think if I have any updates. Not really. Yeah, no, not really. I guess that's enough stalling. Ugh. Like, I like this game. It's a lot. It's kicking my ass. Alright, let's see where this fucking puts me. Depository.
I was alone again, and soon I would look into the eyes of fear, literally.
Yeah, literally. I don't want to press any key to continue. Oh. Wait. Oh. Wait, I made it. I'm so afraid. Fuck, I'm so afraid. Like, immediately afraid. Fuck, there's one. You know what? Switching to this. I'm looking him in the eyes. What? I'm looking him in the eyes. That's not cool. Fuck, I don't know where to go. I have no idea where to go. Oh, go, move? Do I go over here? Oh, I go through here. Oh. Why did I hear chewing sounds? I didn't like that.
The underground depository was a frightening place, and I had no idea where or
That's all
what
that
to
was.
search.
I was so scared for
But
no
I
reason.
refused to think that all my efforts would come to nothing.
Okay. Oh, fuck, there's one right there's two right there. Fuck. Oh, they're so angry. Okay, that one fucked off. Can this one please fuck off too? Let me turn my fucking flashlight off. How about that? Oh, I want that. Oh, no, no. No, no. You see me, but I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you in the eyes. Do not fuck with me. I'm looking at you. Fuck off into the ceiling. Fuck off. Please fuck off. Yeah, do your little stompy stomp. Fuck off with your friend, please. Thank you. Yes. Hop into the ceiling. Please and thank you. Are you not gonna fuck off? Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Oh, fuck. I gotta jump. Ooh. Ooh. And I died. Great. Hi, Juju. Just in time for me to fucking die. I hate this jumping puzzle bullshit. Oh, I gotta do this again. Dude, fuck this. Yeah, you fuck off. Thank you. Yeah, come see me. Come fucking see me and stare me down. Piece of shit. I got my knife out because I ain't trying to accidentally shoot one of these fuckers because they will come after me. I'm looking at you. I see you. No. No, no. No, no. Fuck off. Kick rocks, bitch. Yeah, the other way. There you go. Yep, into the ceiling. Go, go. Thank you. Okay, so... Oh! Oh my god, I cannot believe I managed that shit. Holy fuck. Ooh, shit. Oh shit. They're over there, huh? Oh, I saw a little save thing. Okay. Yeah, I see you fuckers. I see you. I'm terrified. Oh, they can jump real high. Oh. Now where the fuck do I go? Oh, hi, hi, hello, hi, hi. Can you not? Oh fuck, I fell. Get up there, Artyom. Oh no. Oh no. I don't even know if I'm going the right way. I'm just assuming. Oh. How do I get down there? Where do I go from here? Not there. Is this not the way I'm supposed to be going? Hold on. I'm gonna get the map out. No, I gotta go down there. You serious? Oh, is it over here? Oh, no. Not there. Not there either. So, I hear you. So where do I go, though? Oh, I do go this way. In here? Oh, there's a boot in the way. Oh. And the boot tripped me. Okay. Ooh, fuck off. This is a really bad time, but I gotta pee. Now is not the time. Where do I go now? That direction, of course. Where are you, you bitch? To get over there, but how do I get up there once I'm over there? How does that work? Because I don't see a way over there, and that's, isn't that one of them? Is that not? I need to get, like, a lay of the land. That didn't help me at all. I see it moving. Oh, I just wish I knew where to go. Alright, let's fucking do this. Oh, I found it. I fucking found it. Can't believe I fucking found it. Oh! Why did the lights go off like that? What does that do? I don't know what that does. Oh, another one of these. Please do not fall, Artyom. Whew. Oh, it's saved again. Oh, fuck. Okay. Do I just hop down and then what? Oh, fuck. Around like it's not there. You know, I hope I'm going the right fucking way. Shit. Is this not the way I go? Is this not it? Hello? I guess not. Oh. Oh. Alrighty. We fucking made it. Holy shit. I am not in control of any of this. This reminds me of the thing in Metro Exodus. When in that spider-infested fucking place. And I gotta get that map. Nope. What is the numbering system here? Oh, I'm just not in control of any of this. Whew, alrighty.
I had found the D6 documents, but Miller had not yet returned.
Miller.
Without his help, I wasn't certain I could get out of the library alive,
Come on, Miller.
but everything depended on it.
Oh god, you better go. You better fucking go. Thunder, you better go. Ooh. Don't like that. What the fuck am I gonna do? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, it's so angry. Ooh. I don't like looking at him up close.
Oh, where you going, my man? I'll take you there for 50 bullets.
Ha ha ha.
So you made it, Artyom. I had my doubts, to be honest.
Rude.
Did you find
Don't doubt
anything?
me.
Okay, saddle up. По коням, ребята.
I have no idea what
So,
happens
where are we
after
going?
this.
To church. Artyom, does the name Khan ring a bell? Help us find you. I still don't know how you did it.
Should it ring a bell? I don't know, to be honest. I met so many people in this game, I don't remember everybody. What's this
Here
for?
we are. This is the first, and so far the only, human outpost up here.
Oh shit.
Sparta's outdoor base.
Look around. In the meantime, I'll check the documents you brought.
Okay.
I was put in charge of radio monitoring. Our
I feel like I can take this off.
bunkers over the Urals, but those bunkers were the first to be hit. At first, they didn't directly target civilians. Nobody thought this would be the war that would end it all. As I was monitoring the radio, I picked up a lot of weird stuff in the beginning, too. Siberia was silent, but the others did transmit, including the strategic nuclear subs. Subs kept waiting for orders. Should we hit them? No one could believe Moscow was not there anymore. Naval captains wept like kids on the air. The crewmen were begging me to check if their families were among the survivors.
Oh yeah? Okay, good.
I couldn't do anything. Some of the subcrews decided to get their revenge.
Trying
and
to
went
listen to
their
this
launch
guy to see if he
positions.
says anything.
Others
Like,
reasoned that since the world was doomed, more killing was pointless. The subs continued to come back on air for a long time. They could stay submerged for half a year at least. Some of them were destroyed, but not all. I still shiver when I remember those days.
is that it? Okay. So, as he's telling this, like, his story or whatever, I was, like, thinking about the story of Metro Exodus. And, like, knowing what I know about that game, I'm a little suspicious of some things. Oh, he's over there chopping wood. Ooh.
Artyom, I'm Vladimir. Pick whatever you like.
I can take anything? I don't know what the fuck to take. Ooh. That looks a lot. Like a lot. I don't know what to take. Take all this fucking ammo, though. That's for damn sure. Can I not pick that? Thank you. Any guns y'all think I should take specifically? Cause they got it. Is that what this is? Hell yeah. Okay, this is R&R, so is that the only one you think I should take? Is that a silenced pistol? Is that what I'm looking at? Or it just has an extended barrel? That's silenced. I want to keep that. Oh, what's that down there? Okay, listen. While we're doing R&R, I'm going to take a BRB because I've got to pee so bad. Okay, how do I do this? I have a reputation to uphold. Oh, that's a fucking bear! Holy shit! Oh my god, I'm running. I'm fucking running. Holy shit. What's on fire? What is happening? The negative Ghost Rider. There's bears, there's fires, like, what the fuck? I could use some bear skin, though. Ooh! Oh my god, what is happening? Is that Ralph? I hope somebody gets that reference. Oh, look at him go. Look at him fucking go. Oh, he's going! How far is he gonna go? Also, where's that bear? Oh, 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 is that it? Y'all see a bear around here? Oh, yeah, get lit, you dumb bitch. His friend was like, oh, fuck that. Oh, maybe not. Oh! Oh, those are bad guys. Oh, fuck! Is there more? Oh my god. Get out, get out, get out, get out. Get out, Jason. Get out. You stupid bitch. God damn it, Jason. You dumb fuck. I think she's dead.
Is she?
Oh. Sorry. Wrong button. Let's get back into it. Oh, Jesus. Okay, there we go. Alrighty, that was awesome. You know what? I'm gonna switch this to just in case. Now where do I go? Up here?
Oh,
Up here.
Hey there, Artyom.
Hi. What's up? Is that you, Miller?
Okay. There's not much useful in here. Just hints at most. Although it does show the way to D6. Well, that's our destination then. Are you ready?
I mean, I guess.
So, how are we faring? Wallman, is everything ready?
The firewood's done.
Vladimir,
The gear's ready.
you guys,
Ready.
saddle up then.
Does he have a mullet?
По коням.
It's the old church dungeon.
Get in.
I mean, I can't move.
Great.
Oh.
It's time to warm up at the stove.
Dark tunnel, wheel rattle, and the smell of death. That's how our journey to D6 began. But our goal seemed closer now.
I thought my goal was to
According
get to
the
Miller.
map, there are several ways of reaching D6. Now the closest one is through the facilities near Kievskaya. Okay, we tried that route.
Kievskia? We've heard strange things about that station.
There was an explosion in the tunnel, and lots of people were buried alive. A rumor has it they survived, but no longer resemble humans.
Oh.
They also say something strange has been sighting in those tunnels. Some kind of, fog.
I don't like any of that.
Of course it is.
Oh shit.
Vladimir lost all his family.
What was that?
He doesn't remember anything about what happened.
D6 Miller mentioned.
Artyom? Hey, people! Something's wrong with Artyom.
What am I, having a panic attack? What's happening? Hello? Oh, don't tell me this shit. No, no, no.
Walk on, believe and walk on. To see the sky, to see the sky, the sun, and to breathe.
Artyom!
Look at his little butt.
Walk on,
Wake up, Artyom, wake up!
I would.
walk on,
Which way do I walk?
Artyom! Wake up! Artyom! Artyom! Artyom!
Did I
More
choose the
smelling
right?
salts, now!
More? How many did you need to use?
Wake up, Artyom, wake up! Great, he's coming to.
Put the light away, you're blinding him.
Yeah, for real. God damn.
You okay?
That was directly in my face.
Oh, well, you sure did give us a scare.
Artyom, what was that?
I don't fucking know. You tell me.
Hey, can you stand up?
Can everybody stop crowding me?
We're arriving. There's an airlock here.
Great, stop here.
I still can't move. Probably for the best.
Hell. This place giving the creeps.
Boris, take a look at the gate.
The control unit is broken to smithereens. All the lines are cut.
Not short, I knew things were going too smoothly.
Vlad, get your tools ready. We need this door open. Artyom, you stay here and cover our backs. We don't need surprises yet.
Okay. I feel like I'm gonna end up alone again.
Watch your backs, boys.
So loud.
Okay, Vladimir, find the first block chart. Olma, look here. First looking at the wires, then on my mark we throw the switches.
3R to 2D.
Something's out there.
No Fortnite squad wife.
Something's closing in.
I got it.
Ignore it.
Do
No.
not follow this. It looks like the monster towards us.
Artyom, neither.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Whatever happens, I'm going down fighting.
Oh, okay.
On my mark.
Hey, fuck you. This thing's kind of overheating. Fuck you. Can you connect a little faster, please? I've set this whole fucking tunnel on fire. Yeah, can you hurry up? Oh shit.
Hurry up or we're fucking dead!
Yeah, hurry up. I don't know if I can fight that thing. Oh, I think I made it angry.
The gate's open!
Oh shit. I probably shouldn't have shot that with fire, huh? Woo!
Hurry!
That's a hell of a door, god damn.
Shit is close! Блять, it won't start! Come on, guys! Just get us out of here!
What angle is this?
Okay, got it started!
Just by beating on it? Okay.
Thank God. Oh, that was close.
I mean, it's still behind us.
We made it. Well, I wouldn't want to be there now.
Oh. Now can I move? Oh, I can. Okay. What do we do?
Okay, guys, this is the door leading to D6.
Oh.
Good shot. It's dark in here.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, you know what? You have to wait a second. Hold on. Hey, I was reloading.
Alright, we've broken through.
That
President
work?
is fast and smooth. Ullman, you're in charge of the assault team. Boris and Stepan, you cover the comedian. Artyom, Vladimir, stay close to me. Okay, ребята, let's do it.
Go, go!
Now that's a funny looking thing.
Who am I supposed to stay
Maybe it's
with?
broken.
Damn you!
Clear! Hey, why the hurry, Colonel? How about sitting down and having a smoke? We're way too nervous.
It's no rest for the wicked, as you know. Forward, my soldiers.
All clear!
Deeds await.
Great deeds? Somehow I'm not too enthusiastic about leaving my mark in history.
I'm terrified. What is that piano music? Is that incidental music?
Oh, look at this. Someone left a skeleton here. Hey, how about we take it as a memento?
Ullman, enough with the jokes, blin.
Let's
When
not.
you're back at the base, you'll be sweeping tunnels with a toothbrush.
Yes, my marshal. As you say, my general.
We gotta go in here. Oh.
Here's
we're
the
going through
first
here.
challenge. Artyom, flip those breakers.
Where? Maybe I shouldn't have done that? Did I just hear laughing? Did I hear children laughing? Oh, what about these? Do I gotta do those too? No. Oh, wait, yes. Now what? Was I supposed to do more than that? Is that it? Oh, here we go. Oh, lights. Goody. Well, now what? We're just standing here with our dicks in our hands. What are we doing? I know you don't want me to go in here by myself. No? So then what are we supposed to be doing? Hello? Did I not hit all the switches? Oh. Oh, I stepped on the skeleton. Fuck. Is there something I'm supposed to be doing? What is this? Oh, shit! Didn't mean to do that. Open it. Fucking how? Oh, I see something.
Oh,
There
no,
we go.
I ain't going. It's dark and scary there.
Little rat.
Shit!
Watch your language, soldier.
It's not language, it's shit. Literally, I stepped in it.
Oh, but that's a great sign.
Also, why do we have to watch our language? Are we not
It's
all
not
adults
a
here?
sign, it's an omen. If there is shit, then something left it here.
Oh, yeah, it did. And I hear it.
Oh, this sweet
Oh, God.
This is the best defense. Vladimir, stay with Artyom. You both, stay back. Okay, let's go.
You staying with me? Oh. Oh. Where are they coming from? Oh, there's one. Hello? Why didn't it let me shoot? Okay, I'm starting to get the hang of this thing. I think I just shot that dude, though. Hold on, let me reload.
I can't fight in such an environment. It stinks so much, I lost the sense of smell.
Wallman, I wish you lose the bad jokes to me.
If y'all would move, I could shoot things.
Go out with a bang!
Oh, shut up. We're gonna make it.
A glass of moonshine for each other.
I can't see shit. I'm glad y'all can see. Can you? I'm just shooting my dudes. Oh, hold on. Gotta reload. Y'all handle things. Oh, I shot that dude right in the face. My bad.
Ugh, all this space wasted. It's such a great place for growing shrooms, huh?
Yeah, sure. Oh. Why didn't you tell me to reload? I had plenty. Ooh. Oh. Can we get out of here, please?
Can't die twice anyway!
Looks like we're through. Take a look what's behind the door.
I hear things growling.
She out.
Oh. Waiting on me, I guess. Hello?
My friend, why?
Stepan. Stepan, that's enough.
Oh no, did we lose somebody?
You can't help him, Stepan. Let's go.
Oh no.
What Suki?
After we went through
Boris,
all
I
that.
swear on your memory, they won't rest while I'm
Oh,
alive.
Boris. Fuck. Oh. A cave?
It was one loss after another. And for everyone who died helping me save my home station, I felt a needle in my heart.
Yep. God, my eyes are watering. Not right now. Like, they're really watering. What the fuck? I mean, I didn't know Boris that well. Oh my god. Okay, let's do this.
Okay, there's a pumping station ahead and a sewage pool.
Oh yeah?
We'll need to open the door.
Give me a couple minutes.
Okay, go for it.
Okay.
I can't walk any further than this. It will not let me.
Just a little more.
Can you hurry up?
It's open.
Gas masks on. Orman, check the pool.
Huh. I always get the most interesting jobs, don't I?
No, Artyom does.
All clear. Let's move.
Are you sure it's all clear? Oh. How many bullets do I have in this? Oh, I need to reload.
What do we do next?
Ладно. There's a passage down there. It's our only option. Let's move quietly.
The Nosalises are here.
It would help if I could aim. Hey, fuck you. Hey, fuck you. Gotta make sure nobody else dies. So loud. Oh, that was a guy. Oops. They're fucking everywhere.
Come over here.
Careful, man. Careful. Shit. Fire at will.
Oh, oh. No. Oh, it's right there. I have to switch weapons. At some point. Hey, fuck you. Oh, Vladimir died. Look, what am I supposed to do? I'm shooting.
What do we do next? Ладно. There's a passage down there. It's our only
I
option.
can't walk again.
Let's move quietly.
The Nosalises are here.
Why can't I move? Hello? I literally can't move from this spot. Hello? Did my game break? Fucking die. I can move? Are you fucking shitting me?
Come over here.
What the fuck was that about?
Careful, man. Careful. Shit. Fire at will.
Hang on. Give me a second. Ooh, okay. This is gonna aggravate me. How am I supposed to keep him alive? I'm shooting. Okay, I'm giving this one more go. And if I can't do this, we're gonna have to take a break for today. I will play something else. Because that is aggravating.
What do we do next? Lana, there's a passage down there. It's our
Do I have
only
a better
option.
weapon, maybe?
Let's move to
Not
Likely.
really.
You know, silences are here.
Fucking die! Fuck you! I'm gonna be honest too, I also don't know which one Vladimir is. They all look the same, they're all in the same uniform.
Come over here.
Careful, man. Careful.
I'm gonna stay in the back.
Fire at will.
Shit, hang on. Did we fucking do it?
Come over here.
That was aggravating me. What are you doing?
This is the door leading to D6.
Okay, well then
there.
let's go.
Looks like it.
Short! It's locked!
Of course.
I'm not surprised.
There's got to be a control
I don't know how I made it through that.
Artyom, take a look at that room.
I gotta go through here? Oh.
Artyom, are you okay?
No!
Great, we'll try to reach you. Meanwhile, look for
I
an exit.
knew I was
Good
gonna
luck.
be left alone. I fucking knew it. Oh, I fucking knew it. Oh, that's horrifying. Oh, what is that? Oh, what is that? I don't know what that was, but I didn't like it at all. And it hurt me. Hurt me a lot. Man, fuck this place. Fuck all of this. Are you serious? Oh, and I don't know which way to go. This way. Whoops. Oh well, you know what? Should I do that? Oh, 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 oh. Yes, please. All of these. I can't take those. Okay, this wood needs to chill. I need you to chill. Okay. Jesus. I get it. Maybe I'll use this? Shh, stop being so loud. I hear things walking. And I don't like it. I gotta go down here? This game is stressing me. I was about to say, how far down does this ladder go? Ooh. Oh fuck, I see one. Where'd it go? Where did it fucking go? Ooh, there it is. Fuck you! Oh no! Fuck you! That took a lot of bullets. Give me... Oh, I was hitting the wrong button. Oh my god. I hate this place. Wait, where am I supposed to go? What? Do I gotta get down there? Hold on. Oh, night vision? You're right. I didn't even think about night vision. Oh. Well, hang on. My shit is never fucking charged. Just never. Oh, look at everything getting brighter in here. Ooh. You have nothing for me? Oh, okay. I was about to say. Do I... With night vision on, I can't see. I gotta go that way, I guess. Ooh, ooh, no you don't.
Artyom! Here!
Hey, look! Hey, fellas!
Oh, thank God, at least you're alive.
We lost Stepan.
Oh, come on!
Hey, silence.
What's up?
A sound from the tunnel. Can't you hear it? Something's approaching.
Oh. Okay.
Well, well, well.
What's that?
We're just
Looks
supposed
like
to
an
get on here?
automatic system.
I'll check it out.
Somehow I have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah.
All clear.
We just
There's
get on
no
here?
other way. Gotta take it.
Okay. Fine. I hate this. Everybody on board. How many are there of us? 1, 2, 3, 4.
So the next station is D6.
D6.
We were close
Public
to
missile
D6 now.
transport.
It was hard to believe that we'd found the
Oh
legendary
yeah, my
command
headlamp was
center.
on. My bad.
But was it worth so many lives? Soon we would know the answer.
Oh, look at where I've been. What you reading?
Gas mask, quick!
I have my gas mask on.
Artyom, take my spare filter.
Oh, thanks. You sure you don't need it? While I have time. Oh, it's so loud. Can I move? Thank you. Well, now what?
Careful, damn it! 20 years without maintenance is too much even for Soviet military structures. Everyone watch your step, especially you, Artyom.
Why especially me? You know I'm clumsy.
Looks pretty clear. The control room should be there. Well, let's check it out. Holman, Vladimir, stay here and cover our asses. We never know what's coming. Artyom, come with me. Oh, sir, yes, sir.
I don't like any of this. Why? Why are we doing this? Damn, you strong. Oh yeah, just don't step on that. Sure. Alright, Miller, I need you to fucking move out the way so I can jump. Ooh, I made it.
You know, I imagined everything just as it is. There's something about these objects. They have Soviet soul. But you wouldn't know about that.
Okay.
It says here on the top there's an air filtering system for emergencies. These systems were built to last, so there's a good chance it still works.
Oh. Can you get up the stairs, please? I'm nervous.
Shit. We're out of light.
Well, that's why we have flashlights. I don't know how to use any of that. Do you?
Hey Miller, what's up? Nothing good, Billion. We gave these machines too much credit. All these mechanisms have to be fixed by hand. Artyom, there's an auxiliary startup system. Go upstairs to that ledge. I'll tell you what to do when you get there.
The fuck?
Artyom! There should be 4 starter motors over there! Find them!
Up here? I don't know why I'm yelling, like he can actually hear me.
To start this shit up, you need to open all the covers first!
Of course. What button?
Second button!
Let me... Thank you. Okay. I pressed it. Now what?
I repeat! Second button! First button!
Oh, this whole place is fucking shit.
First button!
First button again?
Second button! Fourth button! Second down!
God damn it.
Fourth button! Third button! Third button!
I am.
Second button! Just a little left! Up we go! Come back here, play!
Hurrah! All right, soldiers, get on the platform. We'll try to start it up.
Oh, do not fall off of here, Artyom.
On that bridge. Wow, such speed! You could have been an athlete.
Thanks.
Go on! Start it up!
Not a chance.
Try again!
How hopeless!
Shit!
What?
Yeah,
Oh my
like
god!
in old Hollywood movies about Soviet Union.
Honey? Are you still here? Are you okay?
Colonel, what's up? We almost fell off.
All good! Artyom, let's move out. Enough playing with the equipment.
Are you still here? Now I'm worried. Miller, could you hurry up and go a little bit faster? Why are you just lollygagging? We gotta get on this thing. Ooh! Was not ready for that.
Go!
Thank God we don't have to go all the way down. No, something feels very wrong in there.
Is it me? Do I need to go? Is this where we're
Holman,
supposed
go
to?
left. Professor to the right. Artyom, cover me.
Oh, hi.
If the plans are correct, we need to go there. But how can we open this gate, huh?
Any ideas? Artyom?
Oh my god, why are you in my face? Squad's all here. Well, the ones that are left. I got one guy killed. They got the other guy killed. Do I just have to wander around till I find it? Could it be this? Nope.
Now, what if... Oppa! Olman, let's go!
Oh. Oh. It's strong enough to do all that? I guess I was taking too long. They're like, I'll do it for you. Beep, beep.
Now quiet. Come on.
Ah. Motherfucker. Ooh, you scared me.
This way.
Excellent.
Ooh. Hey, look. Nice. Ooh.
Olman, hold the door.
That's
Vladimir,
cool.
that's your field. What do you need?
I have a magazine that looks very much like that. Wait, where'd y'all go? I was looking at stuff. Can I? Sorry. I was distracted. Oh. Yeah, he did. He said be quiet after smashing
Instruction
the steel door.
A124, page 3. Panel DS22. All right, there it is. Colonel, what's on that monitor? Wonderful. All the training finally paid off. Colonel, the screens.
Superb memory, Vladimir. I always said the army was a worthwhile institution.
It's working. Now that's hardware.
Oh. Oh, my eyes.
First,
Not right now.
died. Second, destroyed. Third, destroyed.
Jolky-pokey, that just cannot be.
Here's one. Now I'll get all the info.
Excellent.
Oh.
What the hell? What happened?
Battery backup depleted.
What about manpower?
Well, it looks like the reactor is deactivated. We won't be able to start it from here. We need to start the reactor manually at the lowest level.
Of course.
From the schematic, it's not that difficult. Almost everything is automated.
Hey, stop laughing. How do we go down?
Well, there's a lift just one level down, but there's a slight problem. To power it up, we need to switch off everything, even emergency lighting.
Then there is no other choice. Do it. Thanks, Volodya. Stay here and watch the readings. We'll be fast. Artyom, Olman, follow me.
Oh. What the fuck is that?
Where's the other one? Shit. I knew it wouldn't be that easy. Here come the sons of the apocalypse.
Who's
Olman,
laughing?
change of plans. You stay with Vladimir and defend this position. If anything happens, I will send Artyom. Good luck to us all.
Come on now. Why are you running? Wait for me. Oops. Don't get slimed, yeah. I can no longer move. Alright. This place does look cool, though. What is that over there? Oh, shit. Didn't mean to do that. Fuck. Good thing we weren't supposed to be super quiet. Oh. Oh. I don't like those noises. Is this where we get out? Hello? Okay. Guess I'll go then. Are you coming? Damn.
Sure, man. The lift is over there, but the door is locked. Okay, we'll have to go around. Advance carefully. We'll cover each other.
Yep. Oh. Hold on, I'm reloading. Oh, shit. Stop telling me to reload when I don't have to. Can we just hurry up through here, please? Ooh, fuck. Come on now. Miller, are you coming? Oh, and he's down. Fuck, is he dead? Let me guess, he died. Miller was killed. Alright, listen. Hold on. I gotta figure out what happened to my husband. He hurt himself. And I need to figure out if he's okay. He's not answering. I don't know what to do. I might end up having to go. I guess you killed Miller. I know. I was just trying to get through the fucking bubbles. Okay. He said he's fine. He's stressing me. Okay. Let's try this again. Hold on, I'm not ready yet. Okay, let's try this again.
The lift
You know
is
what? I'm
over
gonna try a
there, but the
different
door is
weapon.
locked. Okay, we'll have to go around. Advance carefully. We'll cover each other.
Carefully, my ass. Fuck these things. Fuck. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Okay, listen. I'm gonna BRB, and we're gonna switch games so I can chill. Yeah, I know they explode, but I don't know, like, I don't know how to get around them. Like, I don't know what to do. So, yeah, I'll be right back. I gotta pee again. Let me see. I have a reputation to uphold. Oh, that's a fucking bear! Holy shit! Oh my god, I'm running. I'm fucking running. Holy shit. What's on fire? What is happening? The negative Ghost Rider. There's bears, there's fires, like, what the fuck? I could use some bear skin, though. Oh! Oh my god, what is happening? Is that Ralph? I hope somebody gets that reference. Oh, look at him go. Look at him fucking go. Oh, he's going! How far is he gonna go? Also, where's that bear? Oh, 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 is that it? Y'all see a bear around here? Oh, yeah, get lit, you dumb bitch. His friend was like, oh, fuck that. Oh, maybe not. Oh! Oh, those are bad guys. Oh, fuck! Is there more? Oh my god. Get out, get out, get out, get out. Get out, Jason. Get out. You stupid bitch. God damn it, Jason. You dumb fuck. I think she's dead.
Is she?
Oh. Sorry. Okay, I'm back. I am back. Let me get out of this game, and then we'll switch over. I feel like I did a lot in the game. I feel like I got pretty far.
It's now or never!
Oh my god, that was so loud. Also, thank you for banning that person. I don't know what they said, but I assume it wasn't good. Or something spammy. What am I doing? Oh yeah. Where is it? Oh, let me go over here and change. I can't spell. Hold on, I'm just updating my stuff. Okay. So, I'm already in progress in this game, but I'm trying to go for an achievement. So... is the sound working? There it is. It's working. Okay. We're in the mall. The hammer. Okay, so... I don't remember what I was doing last time I was here. Let's find out. Oh yeah, I'm trying to get into the food court. Burger time. Chop these trees, children. Ooh, I want that. Okay. Hell yeah. Thanks for the money. We're gonna build us a turret. See, they can work at the burgers, they can work at Dicey's, I think. can't do that yet. Come on. There we go. Oh, time to go. Time to fucking go. Children, run. Oh, the little ones are like, hey, they took my coin, motherfucker. Quit breaking my turret, you buttholes. Ooh! Thought I was done for. Let's upgrade this shit. Did I not do the pop? Oh, I didn't do the popcorn stand. My bad. Nobody's working. We're gonna go get some more. I guess I could call them employees. Campers, whatever you want to call them. We gotta hurry though, it's gonna get dark. Look at that rainbow. I'll be back for you, pupper dog. As soon as I'm able to. No, it's mine. Thank you. Thank you. Why is no one running the popcorn stand? Y'all are just standing here. What are you doing? That's a lot of coins. Oh, it's nighttime. Ooh, I am running over with coins. Can I? Yeah. Hurry up, lady. trying to help as much as I can. Hey. Gross. Kill it. This is the one I wanted. Even though I really need this one over here. Are those Ghostbusters in there? What am I seeing? Oh, that's Ghostbusters? Is that what I'm seeing? We gotta build all this up before the next night. This is a very chill game. And I usually play it until my wrist starts hurting. I don't know why it hurts my wrist, but it does. There's the bone! Oh, hell yeah. Woo! All the coins. Give me all the coins. Hurry up, children. Thank you. You know what? Let's do this. It's such a long drive. We're about to go get something really cool though. Even though I don't quite remember what it is. I think I do though. You know what? Let's get some more of these. What's dark? Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Oh god, that's a lot of them. Holy fuck. It's like a lot. Got him. Well, they got through one barrier. It's time. Oh, I don't have enough coins. Fuck. Children, give me your coins. Is that enough? I want this, damn it. Just enough. Hell yeah. That is cool as shit. I got a fucking DeLorean. Oh, there's another child there, but I don't have enough coins. Oh. Hell yeah. Oh. Ran out of stamina. That's funny. That's how I get my stamina back. I just beat on the car. Oh, I gotta redo one of those. There we go. Oh, more coins. Oops, go back. I don't have enough for that yet. We need all the archers. You ain't got no coins? Here we go. Ooh, all the coins. Oh, I guess that one got broken through, huh? Oh, no, 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 no. I did not mean to do that. Fuck me. That was bad. Can't help them shoot anymore. Kill it. Oh, it's a blood moon. Whoops. Just trying to do that. Oh, okay. Excuse me. Damn it, I don't have enough. Oh, I probably don't have enough for this either, huh? Ooh, just enough. Oh. Here's pizza. Hey, somebody's working the popcorn. And the arcades. Good. Everybody's doing a job. God damn it. Do I have to? I do not have time. Oh, are we going this way? Oops. The fuck is the dumpster? Come on, hurry up. There it is. Get behind the dumpster, children. That sounds wrong. I mean, that's what it is, though. Oh, fuck that thing. Are we good? Are we safe? I think we're safe now. Yeah. We did it. Oh, I don't need this anymore. Back this way, back this way. Thank you. Did I just hear something? I swear I just heard something. Sound like a voice. Pizza. Can I not? Hello? Oh man, I can't shoot that thing now. I used to be able to shoot those and get coins. It's a price you pay for sweet DeLorean ownership. Let's see if we can get some more coins. Wait, how did you... Thank you, thank you, thank you. Actually. Oh, I want these coins quickly. Where the fuck is the moon? I guess it's overcast, so I can't see. Oh. Whoa. It's a lot of coins. Oh man, I should have done that. That's probably gonna take that camp away, huh? Shit. Thank you. Whoa. Oh, right. I remember what I need to do. Come on, children. Finish it. Finish your construction. Thank you. Kill it with fire. Oh shit. Oh my god, there's 4 of them? Well, 2 of each, but still. Jesus Christ. The dumpster's getting bumped. Can y'all kill those things, please? Thank you. Kill the portal! Thank you. I heard a voice again. Am I losing my mind? No, I definitely heard something. Ooh. Oh, the dumpster's getting real fun. It's safe now, children. Oh yeah. Berries. Oh, I forgot about this. That's who I heard. Fucking eyes. Okay. Alrighty. We talked to Mom. Now what? Where's the sign? Alright. I gotta spend some of these because I've got too many coins. And I knew that was gonna happen. Too many coins. Oh Oh my god, so many coins. Oh, we lost one. Oh, you know what I probably could do? Hell yeah. So many fucking coins. Oh my god. Oh, that's what the upgrade gave me. That's right, those little TVs. Wait, what is... Oh, yeah, we need that. Shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Nope, go this way. Go this way. Children, don't even worry about it. Not tonight. Don't worry about it. Y'all better run. Children, stop trying to come out here. Come on. Fuck. Watch out, children. They're coming this way. Now y'all can come out here and do all that. I need them to hurry up. Okay, the camp is still there? Question mark? Doesn't really look like it. Oh. What does this turn into? I know I've played this game before, I just forget. I guess I might as well. I was supposed to say, where are the children? Thank you. That scared me a little. Build this all the way up. Oh, it turns into a house. Sweet. I need that. Oh, there's one of those. Oh, Alveus purple. I don't know what that is. It just says Alveus purple. It doesn't show me. I like that it's Alveus though. Oops. Give me that back. I didn't mean to. Ooh. Thank you. Come on, we gotta hurry. The sun is setting. Oh. Oh shit. I better pay attention so I don't die. Children, that's not gonna last. Yeah, y'all need to. Oh my god, all my fucking. Run, children. need y'all to move. Quit shooting arrows. Run. Fuck. See, that's what I'm saying. Where's that thing going? Children, come on. Quit throwing arrows and get over here. You little dummy. Oh shit, there's more. Never mind. I need the sun to come up. Fuck. All it took was one punch. First, let's go make sure. Yeah, no, we need all this. Yeah, I had to run. Alright, now let's go. There's no good way for me to say it. Where are y'all running to? Oh, is that all it takes? I just have to... Oh, I see. Children, come on. Hurry up. I need y'all to hurry before the sun sets. You're stressing me, children. Thank you. I don't think I have time for that. Have any fucking turrets down here? Children, just run for it. Stop it. See? You're losing your... Children? You're trying. Oh. They're still coming. Fuck off. Thank you. How many coins do I have? Alright. So I've been streaming for a couple hours, and I'm not feeling so great. My stomach is not feeling good. So I'm going to get going, but I appreciate everybody being here. I had a good time today. We made it pretty far in Metro. I can't say when I'll be back because I've got schoolwork and stuff, so I don't know when I'm coming back, but I'll be back. But yeah, thanks for being here. I appreciate it, and I will catch y'all next time. Bye.